Welcome to this tutorial on prioritizing your Google Drive life. My name is David Berner, Technology Integration Program Coordinator for SWWC, and I'll be showing you some tips and tricks to make life a little easier using the Prioritize option in Google Drive. Workspaces are an extremely efficient way to access common documents quickly. This can aid with organization of documents for board meetings, lesson planning, self-organization, and much more. When you are in your Google Drive and you're engaging with items in the priority section, you'll notice that Google has a default priority listing, which is basically your most recently accessed materials. This can be extremely helpful when needing to get back into a document quickly to make changes or share it with someone. While that is important, sometimes we need to manage a lot more documents than are provided at the top of the page in our most recent priority documents. For that, Google has created Workspaces. I want to walk you through some of the features and options that you have with Workspaces in your Google Drive. First, let's look at creating a new workspace. By clicking the Create button from the Workspaces section, we get a pop-up that asks us to type in a name for our workspace. For this, we will type Example. Once we have selected a name, a new window will appear. It will have some suggested documents on it that you can add, but these are only suggestions. For this, let's choose Other Files using the text link below. Once opened, you can begin to search out documents from your drive and add them to this workspace. I can select up to 25 files to add to this workspace, as that is the limit for the amount of files. When you have your files selected, click on the Insert button at the bottom right corner. Once the files are in the workspace, you have a couple options. You can add more files by opening up that same window, or click on the ellipsis on a document to engage with it a bit more. You'll notice that a lot of your options are going to be the same as the right-click features that Megan covered in the previous video. However, one of the most important options is the Remove from Workspace option. This allows you to remove files that were placed there accidentally, or maybe it just isn't needed in this workspace anymore. If everything is in order, we can select Done. Now we can see that our example workspace has been added to that section of our Priority tab. If I want to add more files to an existing workspace, I can select the View Workspace option to get back to that original window. With any of these workspaces, you can make changes. If I want to rename, hide, or remove the workspace, I can just click on the ellipsis located in the top right corner of each workspace. The hide option is a nice way to keep a workspace together without removing it entirely. I can hide the workspace at any time. To get it back, I simply need to expand the hidden workspaces using the down arrow to locate it, and then click on the ellipsis of that workspace and select Unhide Workspace. To remove a workspace, I just choose that option from the ellipsis menu. It's very important to point out that removing a workspace is not removing the documents from your drive. It is simply removing the quick access to those documents by using the workspace. It is by no means going to delete your documents. Another important feature is the ability to be somewhere else in your Google Drive and quickly add a document to a workspace as you find them. If I'm in a separate folder and find the document I'm looking for, I can right-click on it and hover over the Add to Workspace option from the menu, and a listing will expand, and you can choose a workspace that is currently available, or this could be the first document of a new workspace that you would like to create. You can simply select Create New Workspace and begin that process. Thank you for taking the time to prioritize your Google Drive life with our SWWC Technology Integration team. Be sure to view our other videos in the newsletter and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have our complete library of technology integration videos.